You walk into the Apple store. Your phone is fine. You walk out $1,200 poorer. Within 48 hours, $1,600 gone. This isn't you being bad with money. This is a psychological chain reaction designed to happen. It's called the Diderot Effect. And in 2026, it's draining more American households than any market crash ever could. I'm going to show you how a philosopher's bathrobe destroyed his fortune and why the same thing is happening to yours. Stay with me. This video breaks down the Diderot Effect, what it is, why it works, and 3 strategies to stop it. Here's the core truth. You think you buy things because you need them. You actually buy them because your other things demand them. Before we start, which purchase started your Diderot chain? Drop it in the comments. I read every one. The average Diderot chain costs American households $3,000 to $8,000 per year in 2026. Most people have no idea. $5,000 a year, invested at 8% for 30 years, becomes $565,000. That's the real cost of the chain. Section 3 in this video will shock you. Most people never see it coming. Stay with me. To understand this, we go to Paris. 1765. Meet Denis Diderot, brilliant philosopher, co-founder of the encyclopedia, also completely broke, old clothes, worn rug, rickety chair, and he was happy, content. Until everything changed. Catherine the Great, Empress of Russia, paid him roughly $50,000 in today's money for his library. Overnight, Diderot was rich, so he treated himself. One beautiful scarlet dressing gown, luxurious, elegant, fit for a king. He put it on. He felt wealthy. But then he sat down to write and noticed his desk, scratched, rotting, ink-stained. The contrast was painful. The desk didn't match the robe, so he replaced it. Beautiful mahogany writing table. Problem solved. Or so he thought. The mahogany table made the rug look like a rag. So he replaced the rug, then the curtains, then the chair, then the paintings. He systematically replaced everything he owned, every single object, until the whole room matched the scarlet robe. And at the end of it, Denis Diderot was broke. Again, he wrote about it, one line, "I was the absolute master of my old dressing gown. I have become a slave to my new one." This is the Diderot Effect. One new possession triggers a spiral of consumption. You think you own things. Your things own you. 1765. One philosopher, one robe, but this pattern hasn't changed in 260 years. It's just gotten more expensive. In 2026, the Diderot Effect is more dangerous because every app, every ad, every algorithm is designed to trigger it. The anchor item is the key concept. One purchase sets a new baseline. Everything below that baseline creates discomfort. Jason's story makes this modern, and the numbers will surprise you. Stay with me. The Diderot Effect works through 3 mechanisms: identity, contrast, and psychological tension. All 3 hit at once. Identity. You buy something that shifts who you think you are. Contrast. Everything old suddenly looks wrong. Tension. You spend to relieve it. The upgrade creates the dissatisfaction. You were happy before. The new thing made the old things look inadequate. This is why lottery winners go broke. One big anchor. Everything else follows. The fortune disappears into the chain. Now let's see exactly how this happens in 2026. Jason, iPhone, and a chain he never saw coming. Meet Jason, 31 years old. His phone works fine. Small crack, slow battery. He convinces himself it's a productivity tool. He drops $1,200 on the new iPhone. Walks out feeling successful. Gets to his car, looks at his frayed charging cable. It looks like garbage. MagSafe charger, $45. You can't plug a masterpiece into a gas station cable. Home now. Cheap plastic case looks ridiculous on titanium. Leather case, $65. The phone demands it. Old wired headphones are incompatible. AirPods Pro, $249. The full experience requires it. 48 hours, $1,200 became $1,600. Jason didn't decide to spend $1,600. The iPhone decided for him. Jason upgrades his phone every 2 years. That's $800 annual chain cost. Over 30 years at 8%, $98,000. For slightly better photos, Mia's fitness spiral is worse. Much worse. Stay with me. Meet Mia, 28 years old. She decides to get in shape, buys a Peloton bike, $1,500. An investment in health, reasonable, but she can't ride it in her old cotton t-shirt. She doesn't look like the instructors. She doesn't feel like a cyclist. Cycling shoes, $150. Compression shorts, $80. Branded tank top, $55. The bike is demanding a wardrobe. Now the bike looks cluttered in the messy living room. She needs a zen workout space. Yoga mat, dumbbells, smart TV. She didn't buy a bike. She bought an entire identity, Cyclist Mia. And Cyclist Mia is expensive. Peloton chain total, $3,200. In 2026, not counting the monthly subscription, not counting what comes next. Meet Robert. Kitchen renovation, $10,000 budget. Reasonable plan. What actually happened? $35,000. New cabinets installed. Beautiful. But the 10-year-old refrigerator now looks disgusting next to them. It works fine, but the contrast is unbearable. New stainless steel fridge, $3,200. Now the floor looks cheap. Hardwood floor, $5,500. Now the living room looks like a dump. New sectional sofa, fresh paint downstairs. The $10,000 renovation became $35,000. The cabinets were the scarlet robe. If he'd kept the old cabinets, he never would have hated the fridge. The upgrade created the problem. Now let's talk about the Porsche. Because this one changes everything about how you see status purchases. Honda Civic person. Comfortable in jeans. McDonald's is fine. IKEA furniture works. That's your baseline. Then you stretch your budget for a Porsche. Identity shifts. You are now a Porsche person. And Porsche people don't wear scratched sunglasses. Porsche. Wardrobe upgrade. Wardrobe. Vacation spots. Vacation. Luggage. You aren't spending. You're maintaining coherence. Fake it till you make it is financially toxic. A Rolex before you can afford it demands a suit, a car, and a dinner tab that will break you. Anchor items are everywhere. Your home, your car, your phone, your gym. Every major purchase sets a new baseline for your entire life. Now let's go deeper. Why does your brain do this? The psychology runs deeper than marketing. It's identity consistency. As humans, we crave consistency. We need our external world to match our internal self-image. This is hardwired. When you upgrade your identity with a status purchase, everything below the new baseline creates psychological tension. It feels wrong. You spend to relieve that tension. Not because you want the item, because your brain demands coherence between who you are and what you own. Apple understands this better than anyone. The iPhone isn't just a phone, it's an anchor, designed to demand an ecosystem. Strategy 3 is the most powerful defense against this, and most people will resist it. Stay with me. Cognitive dissonance. When your possessions don't match your identity, your brain experiences actual discomfort, like a splinter. You don't spend because you want the item. You spend to remove the splinter. The item is just the painkiller. In 2026, social media has weaponized this. You see someone's upgrade. Your baseline shifts. You didn't choose to feel inadequate. The algorithm chose for you. Luxury brands know this. They don't sell products. They sell anchor items specifically designed to trigger a chain reaction. The new white couch example. You stop letting friends drink wine in the living room. You stop letting the dog jump up. You stop living there. You become the curator of a museum, not the resident of a home. You are servicing your objects. They are not serving you. Diderot's old robe. He used it to wipe his pen. He was the master of it. The new robe made him stiff. He lost his freedom. Upgrades are often downgrades in disguise. More expensive, less free, more to protect, less to enjoy. A low-maintenance identity is the most profitable asset you can own. It lets you stack cash while others curate their museum. Lifestyle inflation. As income rises, spending rises to match it. The Diderot effect at the income level. Raise gives you $1,000 more per month. New baseline, new anchor items, new chain. The raise disappears before you feel it. In 2026, subscription services made lifestyle inflation invisible. $15 here, $12 there. Each one below the pain threshold. Together, devastating. The Diderot effect isn't just about big purchases. Every new subscription raises your lifestyle baseline. Every upgrade sets a new floor. The psychology is clear. The chain is real. Now let's talk about what you actually do about it. You can't live in a cave. You can't never buy nice things. That's not realistic. but you can build 3 firewalls. Before we get to the strategies, the real cost numbers will change how you think about every future purchase. Stay with me. Identity consistency explains everything. Your brain needs your world to match your self-image. It's not vanity, it's neurology. When you understand this, you stop judging yourself, and you start building defenses instead. That's the shift. The Diderot Effect is not a character flaw. It's a design feature of your brain and of modern marketing. Now let's run the numbers. Most people calculate the cost of an item in isolation. That is the wrong question. The right question: what is the chain reaction cost? PS5, $500. Reasonable. But the PS5 is not the cost. The system is the cost. PS5, 4K TV, $800. Extra controller, $70. PlayStation Plus, $80 a year. Gaming headset, $120. System cost, $1,570. Not $500. If you can't afford $1,570, don't buy the $500 Anchor. You are not buying a console. You are inviting a vampire into your house. Jason's iPhone chain, full system cost in 2026, $1,200 phone, $45 charger, $65 case, 249 AirPods. Every 2 years. Annual chain, $780. Mia's Peloton chain, annual cost including subscription, $1,190. Robert's kitchen chain, amortized annually, $3,500. These aren't unusual. These are average. The average American household runs 3 to 5 active Diderot chains simultaneously in 2026. Total annual chain cost, $8,000 to $15,000. Nobody calculated this number. It just happened, purchase by purchase, chain by chain, completely invisible until it's too late. Now the 30-year number. $10,000 annual chain cost, conservative estimate, invested at 8% for 30 years. Are you ready? $1,130,000, over $1 million, sitting inside chains you never consciously chose. This number doesn't require sacrifice, it requires awareness. Run the chain before you buy the anchor. That's it. Before any anchor purchase, ask, what does this item demand next? Write the full list. Add the prices. See the real number. Jason ran the chain before his next phone upgrade. Saw $1,616 cost. Waited 1 more year. Invested the difference, $19,000 in 10 years. Mia ran the chain before buying a new home gym setup. Saw $4,200 system cost. Decided the Peloton she had was enough. It was. Robert ran the chain before the next renovation project. Budgeted the full system cost up front. No surprises, no spiral. Running the chain doesn't mean never buying nice things. It means knowing what you're actually buying before you commit. The chain reaction cost is your new lens. Use it on every major purchase. It will save you more money than any budget app ever could. Can I afford this item? Wrong question. Can I afford the system this item creates? Right question. Always. This single question will interrupt the Diderot effect before it starts, before the anchor item is even purchased. That's the power. Run the chain. See the real number. Then decide. Now, the 3 strategies. 3 firewalls against the Diderot effect. Use all 3. They work together. Strategy 1. Predict the chain reaction. Before any anchor purchase, ask, what else will this item demand? Write the full system cost, not just the item. If you can't afford the system, don't buy the anchor. The anchor is the vampire. Strategy 1 example. New car, $42,000. But the chain, insurance upgrade, new floor mats, better parking spot, detailing, system cost, $48,000 plus. Strategy 1 protects you at the decision point, before the chain starts. That's the only moment you have full control. Strategy 2. The buy one, give one rule. If something new comes in, something old must leave. Cap your inventory. Buy new sneakers, old pair leaves. Buy new toaster, old one goes. This forces you to value what you have. User mindset over collector mindset. The Diderot effect thrives on accumulation. You add new things, but keep old ones. Then try to make them match. Buy one, give one breaks that cycle. Strategy 2 keeps you in a user mindset. You own things to use them, not to match them, not to display them, to use them. Strategy 3. Strategic downgrading. The most powerful defense, and the one most people resist. Drive a slightly older car than you can afford. Wear a simple functional watch. Keep your anchor items humble. The chain never starts. If you drive a beat-up Toyota, nobody expects a $2,000 suit. You can wear jeans. Eat a burrito in the car. You have freedom. By keeping your status symbols low, you lower the required cost of your entire life. Low maintenance identity. It's the most profitable asset you can own. Strategic downgrading doesn't mean poverty. It means consciously choosing a lower anchor to free yourself from the chain. What if Jason applied all three strategies? Phone upgrade. Runs the chain, buys refurbished instead, gives old phone away. Annual savings, $780. What if Mia applied all three? Kept the Peloton, bought no new gear, repurposed her living room. Annual savings, $1,890. What if Robert applied all three? Kitchen cabinets only, no fridge, no floor, no sofa, $10,000 budget held, $25,000 saved. 3 characters, 3 strategies applied. Combined annual savings, $28,570. Over 30 years at 8%, $3,200,000. Not from sacrifice, from awareness, from running the chain, from knowing what you're actually buying before you commit. There's nothing wrong with nice things. The problem is buying them unconsciously, being owned by them, being their slave. Consumerism is designed to make you feel incomplete, one purchase away from happiness. Diderot proved that's a lie. 260 years ago, that one purchase doesn't finish the puzzle. It scrambles the puzzle, it resets the board, the chain starts again. Don't be a slave to your robe. Be the master of your life. Own your things. Don't let them own you. The 3 strategies again. 1. Predict the chain. 2. Buy one, give one. 3. Strategic downgrading. Together they stop the spiral, run the chain, see the real number, then decide. That is the only defense that actually works. Now, let's add up everything we covered today. Average American household Diderot chain cost in 2026, $8,000 to $15,000 per year. Most people have never calculated this number, $10,000 per year. Conservative midpoint, invested at 8% for 30 years, becomes $1,130,000. The Diderot cost, over $1 million. That money is either building chains or building wealth. The choice is awareness, nothing else. Diderot was brilliant. He understood it after the fact. You understand it now, before the chain starts. That's the advantage. Own your things. Don't let them own you. Run the chain. See the real number. Make it conscious. Before I let you go, which purchase started your Diderot chain? One item. Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. If this video saved you from one chain reaction, hit like. It takes 2 seconds and helps this reach people who need it. Not subscribed yet? This channel covers the invisible financial forces draining your wealth. Subscribe. Don't miss the next one. Next video, we go deeper into the psychology of status spending. The one pattern that keeps middle-income families permanently broke. Coming soon. Everything in this video is for educational purposes only. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. Numbers are estimates. Always do your own research. The characters in this video, Jason, Mia, Robert, Denis Diderot, are composite illustrations. The patterns are real, the math is real. Denis Diderot figured it out, after losing everything. You figured it out today. Use it. Own your things, don't let them own you. I'll see you in the next one.